Good morning, Facebook. This is Franz Borkart. We are coming on Facebook Live. We've got a slew of guests today. We've got Sarah Bennet and Aishala Burgess from TRUCE. We've got Norisha and Caty from The League. And we've got Jamie from B1 Bank. We've got Omar Finley, not Finley. Only the ladies call him Finley. We got Omar Finley from No Show Comedy. And we've got Jeff Roedel from Awesomeness. Hold on. Let me mute this. So yeah, we're just chilling out for a minute. Y'all can all unmute yourselves and chat a little bit. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you can leave comments and we will ask questions as appropriate. If you are watching on Facebook Live and you like one of, let's say you really like Omar. Let's say you dig Omar. Or let's say you're a member of the Baton Rouge Illuminati, the Baton Rouge Junior League of Baton Rouge, and you really love these two ladies, and you want to spread this message. The way you spread it, the way we break the Facebook algorithm is we share, and more share. Sharing until it hurts. So we're just going to be killing some time. How are you guys all doing today? Y'all doing all right?
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Doing fine.
If Jeff can get his video working, Omar, he'll be the first guest. If not, we'll rearrange. Okay.
The Jeff slander this morning has been hilarious.
There's no Jeff slander. I don't know what you mean.
It's all part of the strategy.
I mean, look,
Just to go first.
Jeff, I as someone who is a diva himself and likes getting a lot of attention, I understand. Norisha will tell you. I get it. I understand.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, Sarah.
How you doing?
In a minute.
You guys,
I'm doing well.
Everybody met. Everybody. Jamie, you've got to join Junior League.
How are you?
I don't understand, Jamie.
Yes.
I can't join Junior League. I've got to live through others joining Junior League. You've got to join Junior League.
Definitely.
So what I would encourage you guys also to do, if you're a panelist, Brian's going to hop on in shortly, and we're going to start the show. Keep an eye on the chat because the chat feature will allow you to know how much time we're playing with. Okay. And then I'll also help you guys out on that. So, dude, we're getting people coming in. People must really like Norisha.
I don't know about that.
So, Norisha,
I can be kind of likable, but they're not joining for me.
You are likable. So, Norisha, if you can tell us. So, Norisha,
I'm here for you, Norisha.
General contractor. She builds stuff. Stuff. What is the last thing you built?
The last thing I built was Government Taco.
Dude, I've been inside. It's sexy.
Oh,
Good job.
By the way, Omar, where's that Jada Cody mug, Omar?
Oh, right here. Jada Cody, if you're watching or listening or you see this, you're welcome.
So what it is Omar has become complacent with my show and is now desperate to get back on Jay's show. So the way he's doing that is
This is how you really break the algorithm. You get on one person's show, but you have merch from the other show that's across the hall. That's how.
So we're gonna do this, guys.
Big brain energy.
We're gonna do a curveball. You ready?
Ready.
So Jeff,
Sure.
have you figured out the video situation?
No. No, it's not. Zoom is not giving me an option to even turn my camera on. It's just blank.
Hold on.
It's very strange. I need Zoom IT on the phone.
Jeff,
Are you on mobile or are you on?
No, I'm on a MacBook.
So I'm gonna make Jeff. I'm hesitant to do this. I'm gonna make you a host for a second. Okay.
No.
Jeff has all the power.
This is also part of the plan. All happening.
And now
according
it's
to
the
plan.
Jeff Roedel show.
So,
Buckle up.
Jeff Rodell coffee mugs.
that didn't work.
That didn't work.
Jeff is now, in fact, the host. It's way more power than I'm comfortable with.
I really do
Start changing logos.
apologize.
Hold on.
Can you make me back as host, Jeff?
Hmm.
You just
Think about it. No. Do I click on the more? How do I do that? I've never done that.
Yes. You'll go.
Click next to Franz's name.
Mhm.
It says mute. Don't want to do that. And then more.
Click the more.
Make host. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
we
Passing the
have-
baton back to
so
our
Jeff
fearless leader.
actually has articulated a solution to your problem in the chat.
I would try coming back on it as on it just your phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I'm using my phone right now actually.
Yeah, we know. That's why you need to invert it horizontally. You can be just like little kids.
Right.
I don't want you to see how dirty my workspace is right now. So this is my living room and it is not entirely clean.
Really.
My office is a mess, but you notice how I'm blocking my binders?
Binders
Oh, yeah.
mess.
Can't really tell.
We're
And see
angled
my-
this way, so you can't see my kitchen table, which is literally
Jeff-
piled with clean clothes.
Jeff, my concern is
I'm gonna try my phone.
Okay.
There, Franz, you happy?
More happy, yes. Happier. So do the beet hummus over government taco? Very good. Very good. Now, I'm on a strictly potato diet for another 4 days. So
What diet is that?
it's
Wow.
called potato fast. It's not really a diet. It's
Oh, okay.
it's a
Didn't sound like it.
I don't believe it.
So I eat nothing
Matter
but
of fact-
potatoes, no oil, no butter. I can do whatever I want to with the potato seasoning wise, but I got to watch salt.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm
dude,
like, what do you put
I'm
on
good
it
on
if you don't
this.
put butter?
seasoning.
Nothing.
Lots of sour cream,
Nope.
No,
bacon,
Oh.
Kidding.
green onions.
I can do chives. I was given the treat. The doctor let me put a habanero pepper chopped up on it for a treat because I had been good for 9 days. Isn't that sad?
Do y'all remember this place in
I'm
Baton Rouge
reading
off
about
of
this right
College
now.
and Lee? They used to be called 3 Potato 4.
There was 1 potato, 2 potato on Florida Boulevard.
Oh, I
3
never saw
Potato
that.
4, you could put anything that you wanted
Yes,
on this
and they were
potato.
huge.
It closed while we were in, well, I was like, well, Franz and I were in college. Because I remember one day, like, I had planned my whole day around getting this potato that I was going to dress. And I got
So
there
good.
and it was closed.
It's really upsetting.
Jeff is now, hold on. I don't know why Jeff's not being allowed to do the video thing.
Is
You
it
talk bad
disconnected?
about him.
I go to Omar and say, hey, who would be on my show? Oh, you've got to have Jeff on. He's
If I've learned any,
cool stuff.
Oh, he's gone.
if I've learned anything from watching you work, Franz, in the legal field, I would argue that it's made your show a lot more exciting. The little sprinkle of uncertainty.
Sarah was supposed to be on today, and I actually told her, I said, we have a front and center. We've got TRUCE, we got the Baton Rouge Illuminati, we've got Omar, we got B1 Bank, we got a lot of things going on. We got Jeff Rodell.
He's the man, the myth, the legend, really.
It's okay.
Wait, Sarah, you know Jeff?
Yes. So we worked together over at 225 Business Report, those publications.
Oh,
Jeff, like editor.
Yes, when he was editor. Mhm.
I've known Jeff for 6, 7 years now.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
just-
creative guy, very creative guy. If he would get on here, we could talk about it.
He's like a very creative guy.
He's
He
great.
vanishes into thin air.
He's hard to get a hold of, literally and figuratively right
I
now.
would say stuff happens. It's okay. I've got plenty of content with me, Omar. We've got plenty of content.
He says, I tried on my phone. It just says waiting.
No.
Not in a waiting room.
Okay, here's in the attendee. Here it is. Promote to panelists. Here we go. Let's see. It's like rolling craps around here.
There he is. Wait.
Oh, wait. He can turn his camera on.
Oh,
There
did
he
it.
is.
yay.
Thank you, Jeff. So Jeff, last thing you have to do, change your name.
What's happening?
Hey.
Rename yourself.
Change what?
I'll just do it. Jeff, is there a company you work with? Is there a company you work with, Jeff? Or is it just the Jeff Rodell project?
He might
I would say Wonder South, huh?
Crazy.
I think he's frozen.
or he's playing a really good game of statue.
Stroke pose.
That really made me laugh so hard. I had to mute. It was great.
I could build a stand-up routine around this.
Mm.
You know, I've done stand-up comedy before, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Omar
That
knows.
would be hard.
I've shown up on open mic a couple of times.
Yeah, well, I do.
Yes, you
I'm
have.
full time as a video producer with the state of Louisiana. I probably don't want to mention that.
I just need you on good internet.
Well, that's more not hard to believe.
All right. Ryan Haldane's going to come in hot. We're going to start this thing off. The way we're going to do this, since Jeff's figuring out internet, we're going to do TRUCE first. We're going to do the league, break, league, and then Jeff. Okay?
Okay.
That gives Jeff a little bit of time. Jeff, I'm sorry you're going to be on a little bit longer than initially anticipated. It's all good, man. Just misappropriate that money from the state. All good.
Hey, John Bell ain't paying his Cox bill. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, dude, I'm a criminal defense attorney. I got your back. The state never prosecutes people who are state employees stealing time from the state. They never do that.
Ooh.
Awkward. No, you're good, dude. We'll talk about the state of Louisiana. No, we won't talk about the state. Omar's actually going to be the one interviewing Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a curveball for me too.
Curveball. Okay.
It's Black History Month. I had to throw Omar a bone.
How
Man.
lucky.
Lucky me. I get to talk
So I'm
to
the
auto tune.
So while we're killing time, and Facebook Live can hear me say this, I forwarded a Black History Month Eat Black Restaurant Week picture that had all the Black-owned restaurants in Baton Rouge. It's a thing, right? It's Restaurant Week. So I forwarded that onto the Geaux Rouge page, Omar.
Uh-huh.
I forwarded that to the Geaux Rouge page, and man, I wish you could see some of the behind-the-scenes messaging I got for having done that.
I'm not surprised.
It was disappointing, actually. And in fact, it wasn't just behind-the-scenes messaging. Some of it was Crawford's on, and I love Crawford's. It's on Starring.
Uh-huh.
Somebody was like, Crawford's is not Black-owned. Why is Crawford in the list? And I'm like, dude, I'm just sharing
I'm just sharing. I'm the messenger. I'm not the.
just trying to promote business in Black History Month. So yeah.
My roommate just went to Dorothy's right before we got positive, and I was so mad. Now I can't go.
So shout out to Southern Kofi. He was
Dorothy's is amazing.
So Southern Kofi, Horatio was a guest a couple weeks back, and I had lunch there the other day. I was visiting a client in that area of town at the prison, and I had lunch there, and it was one of the best salads I've ever had. This was potato diet. So
Cream potato. Okay.
yeah, I was not eating potatoes at that point. I was eating salads. So
You know, I had to Google while we've been talking. I Googled this little potato diet thing.
okay.
I thought you were just
Or
pulling my leg.
It's a thing.
I was told potatoes are bad, French fries and all that. No, now you're saying it's good.
So Omar, while I am very impressed with Omar's beard, and it is a lovely beard, Omar.
This
I
is Horseman
normally
beard.
can't grow a full goatee, and I start eating potatoes. All of a sudden, hair's like
Crowded.
I can't.
Where'd you get those potatoes?
But that's part of the fun is hunting for the potatoes at different stores because there's over 200 different types of potatoes in the world. So there's Japanese purple sweet potatoes, which look like dog poop and are awesome. They're awesome. Why is Katie making Katie look?
I do not need to talk about things I am eating looking like things coming out of the body of my dog.
So we do eat with, it is true that we eat with our eyes first, but just because something looks ugly doesn't mean it tastes bad. There are lots of foods I can think of that look nasty. Dude, we're Cajun Creole culture. None of our food is pretty. Gumbo is not pretty.
Yes, it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
I was like,
yeah,
I don't know
that's
who's
a-
gumbo you've been eating, but mine looks good.
yourself the cognitive bias to believe that gumbo is in fact a pretty food. Really? Gumbo's
Yeah.
pretty?
Gumbo is thick.
Brown muddy water with rice and meat.
A
Gumbo is
good
thick.
gumbo is pretty.
Okay, so Brian Haldane has blessed us with his presence. We're going to promote him, and then we're going to do Brian gets set up. If everybody can mute, everybody mute. We'll do the intro. We'll do the intro, 2-minute intro. Then I will welcome TRUCE. Then we will do the league for 10 minutes. Then we will do a hard break. The fun continues at the break. We'll come back. We'll do 10 more minutes of the league because I could do the league all day long. I could do the league literally all day long. By the way, if you're listening on Facebook Live, we're doing a giveaway. We're about to talk about a women's leadership conference, and the Geaux Rouge show has purchased a VIP ticket for you. It's like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. And we're going to give that away. We're going to talk about it in a minute. All you got to do is share this video on Facebook Live. You share it, tag the league, tag Junior League Baton Rouge. Katie at the end of the week is going to reach into the hat and draw a name. That's what's going to happen. So visuals. It's Zoom visuals. All right. So Brian, you ready? I'll do a countdown if you're ready. Share this video, by the way, guys. Share. Dude, Mimi's not watching. I don't know what. Mimi's not watching, and she's a member of the league. Anyways. All right. So counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Welcome to another episode of the Geaux Rouge Radio Show. This is your host, Franz Borchardt. If you're listening in Facebook world, or if you're listening on Talk 107.3, welcome to episode number 63. We've got a gallery of stars today. Co-hosting with me is Omar Finley from No Show Comedy. He is sporting a lovely, you can't see it on the radio, he's sporting a Jada Cody Show mug. We'll talk about that later. He'll be punished severely for this. Jada Cody mug, Omar Finley. We've got TRUCE in the house. We've got TRUCE in the house. We have Aishala and we have Sarah from TRUCE talking to us about TRUCE and a upcoming fundraiser. Our second guests of the show are going to be the Junior League of Baton Rouge. I'm going to say it with a darker, more menacing voice. The Junior League of Baton Rouge. The Baton Rouge Illuminati. They have a wonderful leadership conference coming up. We have Caty and their president, Norisha. And we also tag team with B1 Bank because they are, in fact, sponsoring the Women in Leadership Conference. And as you guys know, B1 Bank is a sponsor and supporter of the Geaux Rouge Show. And last but not least, we are going to have in the second half, we're going to have Jeff Rodell. Omar told me that I had to have Jeff on the show. He didn't tell me anything else. I had to have Jeff on the show. No pressure, Jeff. So Jeff's going to be on the show in the second half. Man, Jeff's got this look on his face like, what did I get myself into? Before we jump into the show, though, let's thank our Geaux Rouge sponsors. These are the businesses. These are the people that make the Geaux Rouge Show possible. They help pay the rent. First and foremost, we have La Divina Italian Cafe, open every day with your custom made-from-scratch breakfast. I recommend the frittata omelet. It is delicious. They also have Italian grits. They're very good. the Borchardt Law Firm, the finest criminal defense firm in the universe. That's my lemonade stand, the Borchardt Law Firm. You can visit the Borchardt Law Firm at www.borchartlawfirm.com. And for those of you who cannot spell Borchardt, just go to the Geaux Rouge page and link back to the page from there. Sullivan's Steakhouse, your neighborhood steak restaurant. Definitely check them out at COVID Happy Hour for your knockout cocktails. Delicious cocktails. Highly recommend them. They're also, Omar, I will tell you, their burger, their happy hour burger at Sullivan's, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. NAI Ladder and Bloom, commercial realty company. Gulf Coast Title, one of our newer sponsors of the Geaux Rouge show. Welcome back, Gulf Coast Title. And last but not least, Dr. G, Dr. Gunja Rana, the brains behind the potato diet that I'm on, at MDVIP/Heal360. You can visit her at www.mdvip.com/doctors/Gunjan Rana MD. We're going to get her a better website. We're going to get her an easier website. But dude, this doctor, let me tell you guys, this doctor has been a game changer for me. I consult with her. It's concierge medicine. It is amazing. I text her. She texts me. She tells me what I can and can't eat. It's great. It's a different type of medicine. So that being said, before we jump in, if you want more information on the Geaux Rouge show, go to www.geauxrouge.com. Our first guest in the house, we welcome back the ladies from TRUCE. Unmute yourselves if you're muted. We have Aishala Burgess and Sarah Bennet from the TRUCE. TRUCE. I love having you guys on. So Aishala, we're going to start. Remind the audience, what is TRUCE?
Hey, Franz, thanks for having us. TRUCE is a nonprofit. We help young people 14 to 24 that may be involved in groups or gangs in our city. They may be on probation or parole, or maybe it's a young person that dropped out of school and they're interested in finding a way back to a positive life. So we have 2 full-time social workers that work directly with each client. We provide job assistance, education assistance. We make sure they receive the necessary referrals for mental health and substance abuse treatment. We try to remove as many barriers from a family as possible. So we provide Uber services to any court proceedings, medical proceedings. We pay for TWIC cards, driver's licenses, school uniforms, work uniforms, books, anything that a person may need to help direct that path to success and remove that barrier. That's our main goal.
So what I love about TRUCE, now I'm a criminal defense attorney, but what I love about TRUCE, Omar, and Omar, you can take yourself off mute if you want to. What I love about TRUCE is I don't want to represent people. I tell every client that hires me, I hope I never see you again.
Right.
And what TRUCE is doing is it is being a proactive entity that is helping young people not end up in my office.
Right.
And I am look, there's enough crime to go around. I love what you guys are doing. So listen, TRUCE has been on the show before. They're on today because Omar said, hey, dude, TRUCE is raising some money.
Yeah.
They're better in the community. Don't you want to have them on the show? Like, how do I say no to that? And it's Omar. So how do I say no to Omar? So
Can't say no to me.
I can't, even though you have a Jada Cody cup. Sarah is going to start talking about. I love Jada Cody. Jada Cody is a wonderful, wonderful human being. The Geaux Rouge show.
He's talking trash right now.
Celebrate. So listen, Sarah, tell us about a fundraising event coming up for TRUCE. Is she frozen?
Thank you for having us on first. I love your show. And Omar, thank you so much for all you've done for us. He's helped us so much getting this together. We are very excited. It's on Thursday, February 25th at 7 o'clock on Facebook. And we will also have it on our website, which is callatrucebr.org. Callatrucebr.org. So we're so excited about it. You know, we've never done an event before like this. And with COVID, it's been tough to get in front of our kids. You know, Aishala's really great about, we have 6 to 10 events a year getting in front of them. And so it's been very tricky to do that. And so with this event, this will be our first annual. We'll have a lot of cool giveaways. We have some signed, a Devin White football that we're giving away. We also have, the Derek Stingley ball that we'll be auctioning off. And lots of fun guest appearances from people that have been supporters of TRUCE and are here to help spread the word about what we do. So we're very excited.
What's that website again? And we're going to change, either Aishala or Sarah, change your name on Facebook Live so we can see the website in your name if you can. What's that website again?
It's callatrucebr.org.
So most important question for me, what is your fundraising goal? And two, how can we get involved?
100,000 is our goal. And to get involved, you can follow us on Instagram, TRUCE_BR on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook, TRUCE Baton Rouge. Go to Facebook and find us there. You know, to get involved, all you have to do is reach out. We have our website is very user friendly. If you message us on Instagram, our website or Facebook, Aishala and our team is very good at getting back to you very quickly. We've actually had so many people reach out very recently, the last couple months. We actually had a really cool, a student reached out from LSU and wanted to do their paper on us because they'd seen all the work that we were doing in the community. And, you know, with crime being something that Baton Rouge is dealing with, you know, a lot right now, this initiative is very, very important. So we've been getting a lot of feedback on that.
You guys rely on the support of the community to function as a 501c3, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Mimi Singer Lee is now watching.
I just also dropped the donate link for TRUCE in the chat, in the comments. So if people want to start donating now, help them reach their goal of 100,000.
So folks can't see the comments in the chat on Zoom, but they can on Facebook. So Omar put it in the Facebook chat. Good job.
Yeah, I did.
So do you guys have TRUCE hats?
We don't have TRUCE hats. We have everything else but hats, but that's a great idea, Franz. You know, we may invest in TRUCE hats.
Yes, we will get some.
Thank you for the plug.
Well, that may actually be a segue over to Junior League, but we're going to hold on for a second. All right. So TRUCE fundraising event. Omar, how are you involved with TRUCE?
I'm involved in a couple different ways. I'm trying to string this whole virtual event thing together. As you know, it's very hard and it's kind of a daunting task, but I have a lot of experience doing that. So I've been helping them kind of strategize and get the wheels moving on how do we pull this off? What do we need? You know, videos and all this and stuff. So we have a lot of content and it's been my job kind of curating that and creating that momentum and hopefully getting them in the right spot to where they can get this done and we can reach that goal. And so I'm very excited and it's been really, really awesome to be working with Aishala and Sarah these past few weeks. And it's been very fun. I'm not gonna lie. And we were just texting last night. I was like, I can't wait till the 25th because some of the stuff that we have from some of our, you know, sponsors and things like that is huge. And I think people will be touched when they see some of this, the messages that we've gotten, and I'm excited, you know, and also we want to raise $100,000. So please go to callatrucebr.org/donate.
I'm going to ask the question again and we'll wrap it up. Why $100,000? What does that represent for you guys?
So for us, friends, 100,000 will give us an opportunity to provide so many services to not only our kids in our program, but the community. It will help us purchase books for our kids in some workforce development program. You know, it would help us find a safe place for a young person that's not safe in his or her neighborhood, and we need to move them to another location so that they are safe. So there's just so many things that this money will do to help elevate all of the work and all of the services that we are doing with our young people, just to keep them safe, free, and alive. Because I think for so many people, these kids are going through some things, for us. I know that you know because you represent so many of them, and a lot of them, it's just not of a making of their own. And so for a lot of people, they just need a little hand up. And that's our goal, is to make sure that all of our young people, their families, this community, they understand that we're here for them and we're ready just to provide just a tip, just to help, a little tip to get them in the right direction.
Well, I appreciate TRUCE, you guys joining the show today. Stick around. Now we welcome onto the show, first and foremost, Jamie from B1 Bank, one of my favorite bankers. Jamie is my go-to is my go-to banker for the Borkart Law Firm, actually for Geaux Rouge as well. I love having a banker, and she knows this. I love having a banker that I can actually email and say, hey, I need help. Can you help me with this? And it's not like I have to go through like, I'll get back to you in a week from now. In addition to Jamie, Jamie's on because Jamie's bank, B1 Bank, is sponsoring a women's leadership conference that is being put on by the Junior League of Baton Rouge. So we welcome Caty and Norisha. Ladies, how are you guys all doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Okay, I am
So
so
good.
excited because one, there's a leadership conference coming up and I love leadership conferences. Two, I can, as a guy, I can actually go to the leadership conference. I bought my ticket. Tell us a little bit. We'll start with you ladies from Junior League. Tell us a little bit about this conference. When is it? How can someone attend? Who can attend? Who is this leadership conference best suited for?
So our Women's Leadership Conference is going to be virtually on March 5th. We are super pumped. It's just a day of empowerment and learning and women learning more about leadership, about themselves, working with one another, making new connections. We're super pumped. I am personally ecstatic, and I know a lot of other people are. Our keynote speaker is Misty Copeland. So if anybody doesn't know who Misty Copeland is,
Deal.
she is a stunning ballerina, and she's actually the first African-American to be the lead prima ballerina with the American Ballet Company, which is so very cool. It is going to be a really great day. I'm going to change. We've actually got tickets on sale now. So you can do the general admission ticket, which gets you breakout sessions, networking, hearing Misty, all this great stuff on March 5th. And then we've also got VIP tickets, which gets you all of the above. Plus, we're going to do some small group mini sessions with Miss Copeland herself. So it's really a lot packed into one day. And I'm actually going to
I was about to ask, put the link in the.
I've already got it copied and ready to go.
So here's the deal. We always like making deals with Junior League. Franzi loves Junior League. I tease you guys, but I love you guys. You guys are always welcome on the show. So here's the deal. I told Caty, Norisha, I bought 2 tickets, 2 VIP tickets. And one of those tickets, I'm just going to give away. Now, it's important to note, I, as a guy, can attend this conference. And I'm also attending, not because any other reason, than I'm trying to support you guys and I want to learn a little bit more about leadership. So I'm giving a ticket away. But here's the deal. Someone who will remain nameless was supposed to get me a red Junior League hat. Supposed to be the operative.
How many hats do you want? You
I have 2 hats right now. One is gray, one is red, but I don't wear them because they're decorative in my law office. I want to be able to wear a hat. So I'm trading a $150 ticket for a hat. On the street, that's a no-brainer every day of the week. My clients love those kind of deals. So listen, I'm giving away a ticket. So all you have to do for a chance to win this ticket to this leadership conference is to share the Facebook video on the Geaux Rouge page and tag Junior League of Baton Rouge. On Friday, the league, Caty from the league, will pull a name from those who share and tag. The only way she knows you share and tag is if you tag her. You got to tag Junior League of Baton Rouge. She'll draw a name and you'll get to go to this conference free of charge. Somebody just needs to drop me off a hat. I'm just throwing that out there. I just need a hat. So I'm going to hop over to B1 Bank and then I'm going to come back to Norisha. Okay, B1 Bank. B1 community. You guys are oriented towards making the community, the Baton Rouge community, a better place, both for your customers, both for the community. Why is it, and this is a no-brainer, I already know the answer to it, but I want you to talk. Why is it that B1 Bank is involved with the league and sponsoring this great event?
Well, Franz, I have to, give you props and say thank you. I love the story that you always tell about us and how we began our relationship. But the Junior League of Baton Rouge has been an outstanding partner for us. It helps us with growing our employees because it's a training program. We align with them as a community bank with our employees because we give back to our community. through our volunteer program, B1 Bank Community here. So it's been a very good partnership and with the Junior League as we develop our employees and just getting out there and being part of the community.
So I also have had behind the scenes meetings with B1 Bank. And I will tell you, the people that are running the show over there care about women, business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders. And they are oriented towards what Junior League of Baton Rouge is doing in providing a platform for leadership. Jamie, everybody knows the story, but Jamie is my banker because I threw a tantrum because I went to another bank and they wouldn't help me. They had to make an appointment to give them my money. But that's another story for another day, Jamie. Okay, so back to
how many people are like that, Franz? How many people deal with what you deal with?
No, I was in a dark place then. I was a bigger diva. If you can imagine it, Ovar, I was a bigger diva back then than I am now. I'm a cool, calm, collected diva now. But back then, I set up the Geaux Rouge bank account. I had $1,500, which the bank required me to deposit to set up the account. And I walked up to the teller. There was nobody in the bank. I walked up to the teller and I was like, "Here, I'm here to give you money and set up an account." They're like, "Oh, do you have to come back and make an appointment?" So I did what a spoiled, entitled child does. I went to Facebook, and that's how I linked up with Jamie, who is actually a personal friend of mine. So anyways, back to the league, back to what's important. Norisha.
Yes.
This leadership conference.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Okay, so talk to me about the virtual platform. Is seating limited? Is it unlimited seating? Why should someone get their ticket now?
So it is unlimited seating. So the event is less than a month away. And what I think is really important is that as women, we have got to be thoughtful and plan out and make sure that we make time for ourselves. So if you're thinking you're going to buy it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because then your time is going to be available, something's going to pop up in the on your calendar and you're not going to be able to attend, and you would have missed out on a really, really great opportunity. So I want people to go ahead, buy a ticket now, whether it is a general admission ticket or a VIP ticket to attend. What we have are 9 sessions that are during the day. They fall into the categories of health, financial, and personal development. We know that 2 of those sessions that are related to finances are actually being presented by B1 Bank. But I want to clarify, they're not just a sponsor, they are a presenting sponsor, and they have been for 2 years of the Junior League. In addition to partnering with us on our conference, they have also held financial trainings for our league members throughout the year. And so when you go to buy or purchase a ticket for the event, know that the funds raised go to support our community work that we do, but also the training sessions and all the activities that we put on for our members to develop them to be leaders in the community.
So we got about 2 minutes before we hit our first break, guys. I will say this. Some of my favorite people at B1 Bank are also in the league. I'm just throwing that out there. Favorite people. So I am encouraging you guys. What's the website again, Caty, to buy those tickets?
So you can go to juniorleaguebr.org/Women's Leadership Conference, and it'll direct you to purchase tickets and give you all the information. As we are finalizing all of our breakout speakers and stuff, we're posting the agenda. So you can start, like Norisha said, start planning it out now, knowing 9 a.m. I'm doing this. 11 o'clock I'm doing this. Noon I'm listening to the amazing Misty Copeland.
So,
and just block out your day.
So get your tickets now. It took me less than 2 minutes to get my tickets. Get your tickets now. We're going to go to our first break. If Laura Sue is listening to the radio show, I need her to drop my hat off, my red hat, my red Junior League hat off. That's what it takes to get me to give this ticket out. So I need that hat. So,
hey, Laura.
We're going to for more information about the Geaux Rouge show, go to www.geauxrouge.com. If you're listening on Facebook Live, don't go anywhere because the show between the show happens at the break. So you're listening to Franz Borkart. If you're listening on Facebook Live or Talk 107.3, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. So we're going to wait for Brian to tell us we're clear. And then we're going to have some fun. All right, so we're taking a break for a second.
We're good.
So here's the deal. I am a collector of swag. I like having swag, right? And if it's hat swag, my brain is messed up to where I don't want to wear the swag. I want to like collect it.
You're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this
Such a good
beautiful
hat.
Powerpuff Girls hat.
My point is, look, I've
You gotta wear it.
So B1 Bank has me knee deep to my chin in great B1 Bank swag. I got the
You have good swag.
Yeah, I've got good swag. I just need
How's that notebook going right now?
you need the notebook. So the notebook is clutch.
I love
so
a good notebook.
I journal. Who here journals? I journal. I write gratitudes down.
Definitely.
Notebooks. You don't. Omar, you don't.
No.
Really?
Oh, Mark.
I rarely write my jokes down. What am I gonna write everything else down for?
Sorry, sorry, Omar. I'm just trying to have a spiritual journey here. I mean, but not having that. I mean, that's okay.
Trying to have a moment.
So, does Junior League have notebooks?
You know, we do have notebooks, but funny enough, we actually just gave them out. So we had a theme on them, and we just had our general membership meeting, and we had our members come up and pick up a little biting boards box, a little miniature bottle of like champagne or wine, and we gave them the notebooks. So we just gave them all away.
Notebooks are, if you're ever looking for swag from a marketing standpoint, notebooks make my heart, like the Grinch makes my heart grow bigger. I need, Norisha, I'm just going to throw it out here. I need a red hat.
You have a red hat.
In fact, if I get another red hat, I might buy.
Franz, you have more hats than some of our members because our members don't get it unless they donate.
Well, I've donated.
You have, and you got your hats.
I need more hat. Laura Sue's supposed to have a hat.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. Wow.
She's doing that, huh?
But
Calling the bluff.
I do like that. I do like a red. So my notebooks du jour right now. I have a Brene Brown one from.
Love Brene.
I have my Oasis notebook that I love. I can't not buy notebooks. I buy notebooks. And
I have a problem.
Me too. Mine is serious.
So B1 Bank. Throw that out there, Jamie.
What'd you say?
I said B1 Bank, another notebook. Just throwing that out there. Not the fancy one, just a normal one. Just a normal.
You want a regular binder like you used to have, the first one.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Does No Show Comedy have one?
No, we are currently working on new swag.
Bruce needs a hat. I'm just throwing that out there. Truce needs a hat.
Truce needs a hat. Truce needs a hat.
People love hats, man.
I wear hats all the time.
I made myself a hat though. I have one for myself.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, you're crafty.
We should get if you have a Geaux Rouge hat.
I have a Geaux Rouge hat. I wore it to work out before I got the Rona.
I need one.
If I was exposing you to viral infection or potential viral infection and you were in the studio, you would get a Geaux Rouge hat. But yes. I will, because I care, I will give anybody in this box a Geaux Rouge hat. And Norisha, I'm sorry, I need a red hat.
I have one.
I need a red hat.
We'll work on that, Franz.
Laura, it's all Laura. Laura has them. She's just sitting on them. She's dangling like a little tease. All right, so it's time to go back.
Speaking of hats, Jeffrey Rodell also has dope hats.
Jeffrey, he's being
I should have worn one.
Okay, your hair.
I would have worn mine, but I actually just broke it.
Everybody mute. We're gonna do a countdown. Everybody mute.
Can't mention that.
Everybody mute. All right, we're gonna count down. Who's not muted? Jeff's not muted. It's okay, I can mute Jeff. I've got power. All right, counting down 5, 4. All right, welcome back to the Geaux Rouge Radio Show. This is your host, Franz Borkart, episode 63. Man, oh man, we had a first half that was magical. We had TRUCE, we had Omar from No Show Comedy, and we just did an appetizer of the Junior League of Baton Rouge. This half of the show, we're going to have more of the league, and then we're going to have the infamous Jeff Rodell. Omar Finley said I had to have Jeff on the show. I've actually been a fan of Jeff for quite some time. It's going back to when he was with a local publication that I tend to read a little bit of. So I'm excited to have that. I'm also excited to let Omar do some heavy lifting on the interview. Like, let Omar do some of the weightlifting. Omar, you're looking a little, look, you need to work out a little bit there. So anyway,
Yeah, I do.
So before we jump into the second half, we need to thank our show sponsors. These are the businessmen and women, the entities and organizations that make our show possible. We have the Smith, Shanklin, Sosa Personal Injury Law Firm. They're your go-to personal injury law firm. Gulf Coast Title. If you're going to do some title work, you want to go to them. NAI, Ladder and Bloom, commercial realtors. Sullivan's Steakhouse, your neighborhood steak restaurant. Omar, that happy hour burger. Yes.
You know I love Sullivan's.
We need to go. We need it when I can eat non-potatoes again. We need to go. Bromance.
And when I can leave my house again.
Workhart Law Firm, the best criminal defense law firm in the universe. Dr. G, Dr. Gunjan Raina from MDVIP. You can reach her at mdvip.com/doctors/Gunja Raina MD. We're going to get her to give a shorter website, but she is my new doctor. She's my new doctor, and she is making life good. La Divina Italian Cafe, and of course, shout out to the Home Bank who's on the episode. They've supported the Geaux Rouge show. All right, so back to the league. Norisha, how many members are in the league? Who can join the league?
So we have 1,700 members in the league, but we have
Is that counting sustainers or
that includes our sustainers. We have 135 new members and we have 400 active. So the bulk of our membership is with our sustainers, and that's individuals who served in the league for 1 new member year and 8 active years before becoming a sustainer.
So
but anybody can join. So any woman who lives in Baton Rouge can join our organization. Now, we just recently closed our application process on January 31st, and so it won't reopen again until November 1st. But what we look for are women who are at least 23 years old, have lived in Baton Rouge for at least 2 years, and they have a strong desire to give to the community, connect to other women, and develop their leadership skills.
So the process of wanting to join, you show up at the appropriate time and you fill out the paperwork and whatnot. How long is the membership joining process? Is it like a period of time before you become a real member, or you?
So we notify our prospective members in March. They commit by April, and then they start their activity in May. But, we have our sessions that people can attend to learn more about the league, but that doesn't have to be the only way to learn. You can learn by participating in some of our events. So you can go to the Women's Leadership Conference. In April, we will have our Touch a Truck event, which we hope will be back on the show to promote, which will be a drive-through event this year for families to bring their children, or you don't even have to bring children. You can just go yourself. You just want to drive through and see trucks that serve our community. But you can definitely participate in our events during the year.
So I'm a big fan of the Junior League of Baton Rouge. Some of my favorite people in Baton Rouge are members, whether they are active or sustainers. I love having you guys on the show. I love what you guys are doing. And I love the fact that you guys are partnering up with B1 Bank. It's a no-brainer to me. Let's remind the audience, this leadership conference coming up, Caty, talk to us about it again. Where, when, how, what, how. This is like the must not miss event. You've got to go to this leadership conference. By the way, Geaux Rouge, Caty, is giving away a ticket. We'll talk about that after you tell us a little bit more about the event.
March 5th, virtually. So from the comfort of your couch, your kitchen table, your office, wherever you are, you can get your tickets and log in for a day of leadership, networking, education, and the amazing Misty Copeland as our keynote speaker. All brought to you by our phenomenal presenting sponsors, B1 Bank. We have so much going on. You can check out juniorleaguebr.org/Women's Leadership Conference for details and to get your tickets.
So as a reminder, while you should get your tickets immediately, as a reminder, if you share the Geaux Rouge video that is streaming on Facebook right now, if you share the Geaux Rouge video that's streaming on Facebook right now, you are going to be entered to win a free VIP ticket. Geaux Rouge is going to pay for it. You're going to go and just have fun. And by the way, Caty's going to draw, and the league is going to draw a name at the end of the week. So you got to tag the league in an effort so that she knows. But what does the VIP ticket give you, Caty?
So along with your choice of sessions throughout the day and the keynote speech with Misty, you get, our VIPs are going to get little small group mini sessions for a more personal few minutes with Misty Copeland. We're working on some other goodies that we will be announcing very shortly.
Other goodies, like notebooks or hats.
Who's to say? Who knows?
I like it.
You'll have to wait and you'll have to get your VIP ticket so we can wait and see.
So if Chelsea Giddens is listening right now,
Hi, Chelsea.
1 year ago, I told Chelsea, you need to join the league. You need to go to the leadership conference and join the league. And so I'm throwing the gauntlet down. Chelsea, you need to buy a ticket. You need to buy a ticket, Chelsea. Omar, are you going to go to the leadership conference?
March 5th? Let me look at my
You don't got anything going on, dude.
I don't have anything going on March 5th. I did share the event, so I might be able to get my name pulled.
Look, there's something for everyone to learn. You can learn about the status of women in Louisiana, which is one of our sessions. We're going to have something on estate planning because there's the whole financial part to it. There's a mental health session. So there is something for everyone.
So I am a decent criminal defense attorney, but what I'm known for, guys, is I pick juries. And I sometimes get hired to help pick juries. And the secret is, the reason I go to all these leadership conferences is there are techniques, cognitive psychological techniques that are applicable to picking juries and interacting with human beings and groups of human beings that I take and mold into my day job. So besides the fact I want to be a good leader, I want to also support the league. That's why I get something out of it. Now the other thing is, and I joke about this, but I think it bears talking about. I texted the president of the league. I've got Norisha on like speed because she runs Baton Rouge. I need to have her on like speed dial. So I texted her and said, "Hey, is it okay if guys attend?" And she said, "Yep." So it's not just for women. I mean, it's a women's leadership conference, but you don't have to you're not a creeper if you attend and you're a dude, Omar. So, or at least that's what I keep telling myself.
Why do you keep pointing me out? I'm going. I'm going
already. I'm trying to make sure I'm okay. It's not.
I'm going. It's a date. You and I. We're going to this leadership conference, March 5th. It's in my calendar. It's done.
I haven't had a date.
See, you can go set up at La Divina, grab your coffee, have your morning sessions, move over to Sullivan's for lunch, grab a burger, continue your afternoon sessions. See, because it's virtual, you can take it with you wherever you are.
Here's the thing, we're partnering with the Arts Council, who's going to provide performances in between on the breaks. So you also get a little bit of your arts and culture for the day.
What a perfect day date.
So, Arts Council is moving in next to my office. They were like, Renee Shadowling was like, "Can we park in your parking lot?" And I was like, I was drinking my coffee. I was like, I don't know about that, Renee. So, League, thank you guys for attending today. Thank you guys for being here. And look, people don't realize this. Getting the league on your show, that's not a small, that's a big deal, Omar. That's a big deal. It's not like I just text Caty and say, "Hey, you coming on the show?" or what.
No,
Franz. I know what they call you, Franz Big Deal Borgard. All right. I get it, man.
Call me a lot of things. Big Deal Borgard. It's not. All
Franz,
right.
can I say one last thing?
Sure.
We have our Community Assistance Fund, which is our grants that we give out. They close on March 31st. We award grant sizes of $5,000, but I particularly wanted to say it because I was inspired by what I heard by TRUCE. So TRUCE or any other nonprofit in the organization, please feel free to apply. And you can go on our website to apply for our grants.
Guys.
That's juniorleaguebr.org.
So Aishala, seriously, you need to be on that. Is Aishala a member of the league yet? I'm like recruit. I could be a recruiting chair for you guys. So that being said, our final guest for the Geaux Rouge show today, Jeff Rodell, Omar
Yes.
from No Show Comedy. Omar, by the way, got me interested in stand-up comedy. As a criminal defense attorney, I did a charity stand-up deal, and then Omar, like a good enabler, got me to do open mic night. And so, had it not been for COVID, I would be doing stand-up just for fun. So, Jeff, Omar said I had to have you on the show today. So, Omar, if you want to introduce Jeff, have at it, bro.
Thanks, man. Jeffrey Rodell, everyone, welcome him onto the show. I've had the pleasure of knowing Jeff for many, many years now. I couldn't even, before you got on, I couldn't even remember the exact year because it's been so long. Jeffrey is a wonderful artist, creator, editor, who has many, many projects. One of them is big and I've been a part of for a couple of years now, Wonder South. But most recently, Jeff has self-produced a new album that drops, I believe, next Tuesday. Am I right, Jeff? And it's a little bit poetry, a little bit of spoken word. Can you talk a little bit about that and tell everyone a little bit more about Wonder South and this project that you got going on right now?
You're muted, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
He's killing me, dude. Jeff's killing me. I'm gonna unmute Jeff. Actually, unmute.
This is so great.
Yeah, I mean,
By the way, yes, Jeff Rodell, welcome to the Geaux Rouge show.
do we have volume? Okay, good. So most of what is February 19th, you asked me what the date was. That's the digital release date. That'll be on Bandcamp. It's Rodell at Alia.bandcamp.com. Rodell at Alia is to make my high school Latin teacher proud. At Alia is just, you see it written at al, means and others. So it's just a nod to the army of very talented people who helped put this project together. But it is for the all but one verse, which is written by Monique Lorden. All but that one verse is my poetry. It's, I guess, kind of pandemic poetry in a way. It started in early April, I guess. And I don't typically sit down and try to write poetry or be a poet in any way, but these pieces kind of came really fast and kind of fully formed in a way. I didn't overwrite them or edit them too much, which again was weird for me because that's what I do for a living, is just overthink the written word probably a little too much. So just kind of getting things out freely and creatively was a lot of fun. And then I thought experimenting with some music and collaborating on ideas for kind of some sonic landscapes and even some melodies with some really talented producers and musicians would kind of help round out the color and the vibe of these tracks. So it's not just me quietly reading, because I'm sure some people can do that. That just would not be,
it's okay.
be my vibe. So I'm kind of giving somewhat of a performance, but really just reading the text and then letting the instrumentation kind of bring some of the drama to it in a way.
It's not a ASMR album, is what you're saying, right?
I think a couple of tracks could be. Towards the end. Just put those on repeat. Yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely some chill tracks.
So I got to ask, if we want to get a copy of this when it's released, when it's dropped, where would we go to do that?
If you want the CD in Baton Rouge, the Pop Shop Records has the CD. You can also order the CD directly through wondersouth.com/store. And also starting February 19th, you'll be able to order the CD through the Bandcamp link as well, rodell@alia.bandcamp.com. You'll be able to stream it there, and then also just buy a digital copy to download on Bandcamp as well. So a few different options. If you really like the vintage compact disc format, I think it's timeless. Some people think they're coasters, but you can get that at Pop Shop or order it.
Jeff sent me the album about a week ago, and I got a little sneak listen, and it's really, really dope. I really enjoyed it. I haven't finished every bit of it yet, but for people who are listening in, February 19th, also the day after my birthday. So if you want to celebrate me, celebrate my friends by, supporting the album. Jeff, quick question, we kind of glossed over a little bit. Talk a little bit more about Wonder South for the people who are listening and a part of this panel. Tell them a little bit about that and kind of how that came about, because that's initially how we met. And it's been such a big part of I guess my life, I rep Wonder South all the time, except right now. So
thank you. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a fallow period just as I'm working on this project and some other things, but it's something I'm really proud of. Started it in, I guess, late 2015, really kicked off in the summer of 2016 as basically a storytelling platform. We like to call it. These are stories about makers, about creativity, about adventure in what we call the deeper South, which I think speaks to kind of a deeper soul, a deeper connectivity, and a progressiveness that you may not necessarily find on the surface in a lot of places, but in fact does live and thrive in many places in the Deep South. So it's about busting some stereotypes. It's about telling great stories of things that are happening in Louisiana and beyond. And it's about getting out and enjoying nature, because we have a beautiful world right outside our door. And why ignore it? So I think that's one of the things too, that the pandemic really kind of got people like walking and riding their bikes more and kind of enjoying the outdoors kind of right near their home, if they had a little extra time. I know I wrote some poems on my bike and just on some long walks last year. Some quiet time in nature does everybody good.
Absolutely. Speaking of, we were talking about hats earlier. Like I said, Franz, next time you want to grab a cool hat and support local makers, you need to get on to Jeff, and then Jeff can help TRUCE design a hat. And so everyone can get the hat thing going on. I'm trying to put people together here.
Some swag.
Actually, Omar,
it.
So we have some branded hats, but then I'm also working on some one-offs as well with some vintage materials. So those will probably be the next thing rolling out, maybe in March or April. So I'm trying to get a line together.
So I've got a really cool Geaux Rouge hat. It's a trucker hat, right? And the problem is I don't typically wear it, guys, because I'm self-conscious and insecure about wearing my own company's hats, if that makes sense. And I know that makes no sense because I clearly like wearing my own law firm swag. And it's weird, but I'm a hat guy. I love me some hats, and I like the idea of TRUCE. I like the idea of having hats that are accessible, Omar, that people can actually get the hats. Just throwing that out. Junior League Baton Rouge. So listen, we've got about 4 minutes left. Awesome thing. You're dropping a new, I'm gonna call it an album.
Yeah.
Any plan to put it in print as well in terms of the poetry?
Not currently, no. I really want people to experience this as an audio release, an audio experience. I feel like there's a lot of poetry out there, but I don't know, maybe with Amanda Gorman and some other people really rocking it, people will get some more interest in verbal, and just the auditory, the language of it. I think I wanted to kind of take this off the page, probably for personal reasons. Again, I do a lot of that. So, could I put a zine together kind of like I did last year? I did a creative meditations zine called Life's Gonna Try to Put a Lot of Polo Shirts on You. I did that last year, and I didn't want to kind of repeat myself necessarily. So I like the idea of at least people first experiencing this as an audio collection, but maybe 6 months or a year from now might put something out.
So I'm actually, Omar, I like spoken word poetry, and I am at the mercy of sometimes having to buy that in book form because I can't always get the album so anyways, we got about 2 minutes. Jeff, thank you for coming on real fast. Where can people get more information about you?
So JeffreyRoedel.com. That's REY, JeffreyRoedel.com. Also wondersouth.com. It's got a lot of blogs on there and some information about that platform. And then again, the album will be at Rodell at alia.bandcamp.com.
So
Jeffrey Roedel on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. I post strange photos there. So
strange.
There's the sales pitch.
Hey Jeff, call the Borkart Law Firm while you're at it. So appreciate all the guests this week. We got about a minute left. Special thanks to B1 Bank B1 Bank has supported the Geaux Rouge show, supports Junior League of Baton Rouge. You definitely listen, guys. And this is just another reason. If you want a personal experience with a bank that actually cares about you, I highly recommend B1 Bank. Give Jamie a holler. Tell them the Geaux Rouge show sent you. That way I can be like, hey, yo, earning my place. So anyways, thanking the Junior League of Baton Rouge for always being good sports and coming on the show. I had the president of the Junior League of Baton Rouge on the show, Omar. I had the president. She's been on like twice, 3 times. I don't know.
Ron's Big Deal Beauregard. That's what I keep telling everybody.
Bruce, thank you guys also. So before we wrap up, for more information, www.geauxrouge.com. We stream the episodes on demand on YouTube on the Geaux Rouge channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as we post them on the website, www.geauxrouge.com. From your host, Franz Borkart. By the way, Omar, next week I'm going to be in Disney. I'm streaming from Disney, yo. Disney, Magic Kingdom.
Take me with you.
No, I don't think so. All right, so that all being said, have a great week. We'll be back next week. When Brian tells us we're clear, we'll wrap up the Facebook. Okay, so Facebook Live, final words. Anything from TRUCE, anything from Junior League, anything from No Show, Omar, Jeff?
I don't want to go first.
I'll go, Franz. Thank you so much for having us. Also, look on our, follow us on Instagram at truce_BR for the latest on our fundraiser. And if you all can pass on, we have a hashtag Stop the Violence Challenge where youth 10 to 21 can submit videos to us on ways that violence has impacted their communities and ways that we can help reduce violence. And so the creativity is there. So we're encouraging them to come to us through spoken word, video, music, the arts, whatever. So if you guys can help spread the word of the hashtag Stop the Violence Challenge, that would be great. We will pick the top 3 videos and they will receive great prizes on March the 5th too.
What a great day.
We'll say thank you to Franz for having us on the Junior League on the show and always supporting us. Thank you to B1 Bank for being a presenting sponsor of our conference, not just last year, but also this year. And then want to again encourage people to attend the Women's Leadership Conference. Anyone can attend. Tickets are $75, $150 if you want the VIP ticket. And if you're a nonprofit, please, we encourage you to apply for our Community Assistance Fund grants. And all the information you need for both of those are on our webpage.
This is a no-brainer, guys. If you're listening, you need to attend this conference. It's a good conference. You don't have to leave your home. You can just watch it. I am excited about your featured Misty. I'm a little excited about that. I'm a little beklimped about that. So, Jeff, I appreciate you as well. Definitely pick up the
Thank
Jeff.
you.
Name of that new album again is?
Distance.
Omar.
Yo,
Special
thank you.
Omar Finley for helping me put this episode together. I take credit for the league, though. You didn't have anything to do with it. I got
No. The league's all you, but I feel like me and the league are cool now. So
you know this. I had a chance to have Mayor Broom on this week, and I was like, no. I have to league on.
Yeah,
I know who really is running Baton Rouge. I had the league on, and so actually, we'll have the Bear on next week. So. Ladies, gentlemen, y'all have a great week. Facebook Live, we are shutting down.
Thank you.